Knife dope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knife dope. Okay, people. There's a slut in the building. I repeat, there's a slut in the building. And she's a good-looking slut. You can never have enough sluts. That's my motto. The slut we're talking about today is the Rogers Design Slut, aka Slim Utility. I just love saying slut. Yeah, this is a knife that released in 2020, 2021, I believe. And if you're not familiar with Richard Rogers, he is a highly sought after, legendary custom knife maker. And the knife today we're taking a look at is what they call the OEM Slut. And you can kind of figure that one out. It's actually a production version of the Slut model. Best Tech is the OEM. These are highly sought after. They go as high as giraffe ass on the secondary. When these first released, woo! Damn, that D10 is nice. When they first released back then, they went for about $250 to $300. A couple of different versions. This version right now on the secondary, if you can find it, they're charging as high as $500 all day. Let's take a quick glance at it, and then we'll go over some of the specs. Let's go over the specs first. Overall length on this is 6.62 inches. Blade length coming in at 2.75 inches. So we have a sub 3-inch blade. I know that applies. I know that's important to some of y'all. M390 blade steel. Bead blast finish, which I'm not too crazy about. Close length on this, 3.79 inches. This version that I'm showing you guys has the milled carbon fiber scales. Immaculately done, I might add. Both sides. This is what they call an inserted liner lock. Not an inset liner lock, but an inserted liner lock. And I noticed that it only has, excuse me, I had watched a little, first of all, it was hard to get information on this goddamn knife, number one. Number two, I saw a little breakdown of this, and there's only the lock bar side of that liner. There's only one side, only one liner in the knife, and that is the lock bar side. And they actually insert it into the scale. Hence why we have the name inserted liner lock. A couple of other features that I really want to point out to you that I think really bring this up to snuff is the bronzed hardware. The pocket clip here is right hand tip up carry only. They bronze anodized all the hardware, the pivot, the screws. It looks great, you know. Has that lanyard hole for the weirdos. It is deployed via your fuller on both sides of the blade. Now the fuller has these milling lines. Excuse that attractive finger there. That's a man who flicks a goddamn knife right there. But on both sides of it, so you can reverse flick or thumb flick, whatever you prefer. And it flies out. D10 is dialed the fuck in. You already know that. It's also riding on phosphorus bronze washers. So you get that buttery smooth action. And to be riding on bronze washers, the drop shuttiness is wonderful. I mean, it rivals some bearing knives. Super lightweight. Weight on this came in at 1.5 ounces. A couple things that I want to point out that I wasn't too crazy about is that plunge grind. You can see there that it's right. I mean, well, now that I'm looking at it closer, it's not bad, actually. I take that back. You do have some sharpening life. You got about a good 2-3 sharpenings in there for sure. So I was wrong on that. Another thing is the lock bar access. Now you are, at least I am, easily able to disengage it, but these scales are flush with each other. And if it wasn't for that little non-aggressive jimping there, I think I'd have a hell of a time getting it, you know, unlocked, so to speak. So I guess in theory, I guess they did it right, you know. I just like more access, you know. I feel like I got to use the fat of the finger to actually disengage it. And sometimes it'll pinch you, you know. So that's just one thing. I'm just kind of being nitpicky, to be honest with you. These things are so highly sought after, man. I feel blessed that I'm able to share with you guys on this video. I really am. And it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the legendary Mr. Craig, aka Saigon Kick 2018. Mr. Craig is single-handedly supporting two YouTube channels. That's right. He's a wonderful man. He just does it for the culture. He gets nothing out of this. He just likes to share. And so I'm sharing with you fuckers. Let's put up some other knives for some size comparison. Oh, before we do that, I got an update for y'all. A couple weeks back, I bought a Spyderco Subvert. You guys are probably familiar with that. Big old knife with orange scales. No longer the case, baby. That's right. Look at this beauty. Customized. Went ahead and got these scales from Carbodize on Instagram. Mr. Spencer. Phenomenal man. Super busy. Good luck getting in with him. But I got these scales from him. And I really fucked the game up with this A-Purvis Blades custom Subvert Timascus pocket clip. Ghost Timascus at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I also ordered a backspacer from Spencer, but that was that's in the process. Actually, it's made, but he's doing some other stuff for me, so he's going to ship it all at once. I was initially going to wait till I had the knife complete, but I couldn't. I couldn't do it. No, because it's going in the pocket tomorrow. So I had to share that. Back to the knife at hand. Let's put up some knives for some size comparison. Basically a knife flex. First up is going to be the Urban EDC Supply F5.5, baby. That's right. The Blue Micarta with the acid etch. Love that version. Then we got another Riot, which is going to be the Peña Mula. Mula, baby. All about the money. So the S.L.U.T is in between those two. Rather smaller than both of them. So it's a small S.L.U.T. And you know what I say? Small sluts need loving too. Then we got a recent acquisition that I'm absolutely in love with as well, which is the 395, baby. Bridgeport Knife Company, version 2. So the S.L.U.T is smaller than that. Then we got one that you should all be familiar with at this time, the legendary Demko AD 20.5. The S.L.U.T is smaller than that as well. Let's do 2 more, goddammit. 2 more. Close out the show. Gotta have USA up in here. You already know. USA vibes. Benchmade mini griptilian. So that's almost even money with the mini grip. A hair shorter. Last but certainly not least, Big Mama, aka the McNeese Mac 2. So excuse me, the S.L.U.T is smaller than both of these. The S.L.U.T's been smaller than all of them. Everything I showed you tonight, the S.L.U.T's been smaller than. So it's a small carry knife. Some may classify it as a gentleman's carry knife. Super lightweight, EDC friendly. Ergonomics, I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. I do sense a little bit of a hot spot with that pocket clip, but you know, this isn't the knife to be using hard use knife, so I guess that may not really be an issue, but just thought I'd point it out. What you fuckers think? Do you have a S.L.U.T in your life? Do you have many S.L.U.Ts in your life? I want to know all about it. Let me know in the comments, goddammit. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers.